What's going on, YouTube? How are you all doing today? It's a cool 24 degrees here in Pennsylvania. We are looking to get a snowstorm here soon. It's supposed to be like 10 inches of snow or something within the next few days. So I cannot wait for that. It is great riding weather. Unfortunately, I won't be riding in that weather. So in my first video, I don't know, it was just kind of me testing the waters as far as, you know, my equipment and everything. And it worked out okay. I mean, the audio was terrible, but overall it wasn't too bad for a first video. So I switched mics and I moved my camera angle a little bit, so I hope that looks a little bit better, which it should. But in the first video, I didn't talk much about me and who I am, and I mentioned something about the bike I got, but it wasn't all formal and proper like it should have been, right? I mean, you gotta introduce yourself if you're gonna do something like this. Howdy, don't know who that is. So who am I? I'm from Pennsylvania, as I said in the last video, which you know, if you haven't seen, you probably should go see that. So I give a little bit of background, but yeah, this is Pennsylvania around here. It's a pretty clear day right now. Pretty clear, but pretty cold. The Pennsylvania motto right there. Little windy. I'm 21 years old, currently in college, currently on spring break. Isn't it a beautiful spring day for spring break? Is it not? Is it not? It's not. But it is my spring break right now. I was hoping to do some more videos, but with that snow coming, I don't know how many videos will get done. So this is my Honda CB500X. It's a 2014, and I bought it about 3 weeks ago. This is my first motorcycle. So, you know, all my life growing up, I had a four-wheeler. I mean, a few different four-wheelers, but you know, I rode four-wheeler through most of my teenage years and before that too. But you know, I kind of made the transition to the dark side and got myself a motorcycle. Partly for commuting and partly just to do what I'm doing right now. Is just, you know, just riding, getting outside and living the life. So apart from riding four-wheeler, I've also, you know, I do a little bit of photography, videography work. Not work, but you know, it's a hobby, and I'm definitely a beginner in it. So throughout the channel, you might see my dabbling in photography. So I do a little bit of photography. I do a little bit of adventure type stuff, which is part of the reason I got this style of bike. It's considered an adventure bike, but I'm sure many of you have opinions on that. So, you know, I like exploring abandoned stuff, caves. It's a whole nother topic for me, I guess. I chose this bike for a number of different reasons. I think it's the best bike that would fit my needs and capabilities, I guess you would say. You know, I didn't want a huge bike. I didn't want something with outrageous CCs or anything. I wouldn't have minded a 600 or 650, but I don't know, I didn't care for them as much as the little bit lower CCs, although they're definitely comparable within the same class. So I chose this one. It was top of my list, I guess, and I found a good deal on it. But you know, I was also alright with getting the CB500X, the naked version of this bike. Right now I'm kind of glad I didn't, just because of the windshield in the colder months. I always could have put a windshield on the F too. But another bike that was on my list was the DRZ400 or DR650. You know, but I figured I'd be doing most of my riding on the road. But my dad got a DRZ400S before I got this one. Actually, it was within a day, you know. He went and got his the day before, and we went and got mine the day after that. So, you know, I'll probably steal his if I ever get the urge to go riding off the beaten path. But I figured this will be good enough for dirt roads and, you know, driveways and very, very light trail riding. But I definitely have to get tires before I did anything like that, as far as trail riding goes. I also like to get some more hours under my belt. So, you know, I'm a beginner rider. This was the second motorcycle I've ever ridden. The first being my dad's DRZ the night he bought it. So, you know, I didn't have much experience going in buying a motorcycle, but I think I fared pretty well as far as not wrecking and stuff like that. You know, the important things of motorcycling. But I'm definitely, I'm here to learn. I'm sticking my persona out here on the YouTubes. And I mean, the comment box is open. If you want to say anything, you can say whatever. I can't stop you from doing that. So if you want to give me some tips or whatnot, you're free to. Man, it is cold out today. I have someone sending me some handguards. Actually, I joined a Facebook group and someone offered, you know, to send me free handguards, and I paid for the shipping. But I mean, I've never seen a community like this one. I've just stepped my foot into it, and someone's already offering to give me something free without knowing me at all. I think that is just crazy. Thank you for not backing out. Thank you so much. So I kind of got into this community through watching videos. Kind of a friend of a friend started motovlogging, like, this was probably a year and a half ago. I was really interested in what he was doing then. I watched all his videos, but he kind of stopped after I started watching, and I don't know, I guess he moved away from the area and never got back into it. But more recently I got in the community by watching videos of kind of the big ones, like, you know, Baker X Derek and Do It With Dan. I watched every one of his videos. Chase on Two Wheels and Motonocity. A little bit of 6 Foot Foe. 6 Foot Foe. Woohoo. So those are the ones I watched the most. And they've gotten me more into it than anything, but I also wanted to, you know, get on here and kind of document myself for my own reasons. Maybe when I get some more hours under my belt, I'll look back and like see all the stupid stuff I did. And not stupid like wheeling or anything, just stupid like not wheeling, right? But you know, I'm a beginner and I'm making mistakes. I know I am. But as long as they're not huge mistakes, I'm okay with it. So I guess that will conclude the video right here. Cut right here, bitches. And I'll catch you guys in the next video. I don't know when that'll be because of this whole snow epidemic, but don't forget to not subscribe and don't like this video, please. I don't need to be the one clogging up your news feeds. Peace out.